Good morning, CMSW. March is Women's History Month.
And we're going to start with Grace Hopper. Anytime you type a command on your computer, you can thank programming pioneer Grace Hopper.
Grace was a mathematician and U.S. Navy Reserve officer who began her computer science career when all programs were written in numerical code.
She quickly realized that programming would be more accessible if people could code in their own language, so she invented the first compiler in 1952, essentially teaching computers to talk.
Her linker converted English terms into machine code understood by computers.
One of the few women in her field, it took some time for her male colleagues to realize that she had succeeded. Nobody believed she had done it.
Grace was born in 1906 and had already earned a master's degree and her Ph.D. in math from Yale when Pearl Harbor was bombed in 1941.
Grace decided to join the war effort. She was initially rejected by the Navy because of her age and small size.
But she persisted and was finally able to join the U.S. Women's Naval Reserve in December 1943 at the age of 37.
After World War II, Grace remained with the Navy as a reserve officer and became a research fellow in engineering sciences and applied physics at Harvard.
That is where she helped develop Mark II and Mark III computers. Grace truly believed that computers would someday become widely used, and she set out to help them more user-friendly.
Grace is also the person who coined the phrase computer bug.
One evening in 1945, while working on Mark II, Grace and her colleagues encountered a problem. They took the machine apart and found a large moth.
Although the term bug had been used by engineers since the 19th century to describe a mechanical malfunction, Grace was the first to refer to a computer problem as a bug and to speak of debugging a computer.
When she retired as a rear admiral at the age of 79, Hopper was the oldest serving officer in the U.S. Armed Forces and had truly earned her nickname, Amazing Grace.
One of her famous quotes was, "The most dangerous phrase in the English language is 'we have always done it this way.'"
She never stopped challenging people to try more and do better. By the end of her life, Grace had received more than 40 honorary degrees.
Grace died in 1992 and was buried with full military honors at Arlington National Cemetery.
In doing our research for this show, we found out that Grace had a good sense of humor.
And we know she would have been the first one to cheer on our morning show jokes. So here goes. What did the turkey say to the computer?
Google, Google, Google. Did you hear the man who invented autocorrect died?
Yep. May he rest in peace. How did the computer hackers get away from the scene of the crime?
I think they just ran somewhere. What do you get when you cross a computer and a dog?
Not sure, but when it megabytes, it mega hurts. What kind of computer says hello to you?
Adele. We have one more announcement today from Mr. Songer.
Here's your Music in Our Schools Month trivia question for today.
Before we get to today's question, you should know that the music program here at CMSW includes some incredible bands, orchestras, and choirs.
It also includes opportunities to create hip-hop, country, pop, and rock music. One such opportunity starts this Friday. It's our after-school pop ensemble, where you'll get a chance to rap, sing, create beats, play rhythm section instruments like guitar and piano, and use a ton of state-of-the-art technology that is used to make the hits today.
If you are interested, see Mr. Songer. Now here is today's question. This week's number 3 and number 2 albums are DS Forever by Gunna and Dawn FM by The Weeknd.
What is this week's number 1 album that is holding the rapper and R&B stars out of the top spot? Put your guess in the bin at the main office for a chance of winning a candy bar.
That's our show for today, Westies. We'll be back again next week.
Bye.